from Nakuru. Let's shift focus to Marty's budget, where the first budget by Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi has seen the government outline its plan to try and stimulate sustained economic recovery for improved livelihoods. The budget, the first under the broad-based government, comes at a time when the government is facing pressure to repay debt and interest from a tranche of international loans that are due and that are straining the economy. KTN's Noah Kipkemboi with that detail. Listen in.
Welcome, sir.
It was a journey started on foot by the Cabinet Secretary from Treasury Building to Parliament, with rioters being tear-gassed a few streets away. The CS walking with gusto but cautiously, surrounded by tight security. The first budget by CS John Mbadi also screaming caution amidst a risky global environment.
Speaker, the rest of my statement will present the economic context around which this budget is prepared, policy priorities and structural reforms under better, the proposed resource allocations as well as revenue-raising measures that the government will implement in the financial year 2025-2026 budget.
With last year's Gen Z protests still very fresh in the minds of government, the CS noted that due to this and several other issues, they are implementing a myriad of changes to the 2025-2026 budget.
Promotion of good governance on public finance matters. Mr. Speaker, Kenyans have expressed concerns about the public debt. Indeed, there is a perception of lack of transparency in the management of public debt. In this regard, I requested the Auditor General to conduct a comprehensive audit of public debt.
According to the Treasury CS, government's policy interventions have seen inflation at manageable rate, making commodity products affordable.
Our foreign exchange reserves have increased to their highest levels and stood at US dollars 10.5 billion, which is equivalent to 4.7 months of import cover by 30th of May 2025, and continue to provide adequate cover and a buffer against any short-term shocks in the foreign exchange market.
4.23 trillion shilling budget has a deficit of 876 billion shillings. The government is developing a sustainability-linked bond framework to ease climate financing.
In response, the government is taking proactive steps to align with the global transition towards a low-carbon, climate-resilient future.
Key budget thresholds that requires a minimum of 30% of the budget to go towards development has not yet been achieved this time round, again with Treasury intimating that this should be achieved in the medium term. Noah Kipkemboi, KTN News.
Thanks, Kipkemboi. Now, as the 2025-2026 budget was read